Howdy everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we're going to be looking at mule deer a lot more closely than we usually have. What was that? Goodness gracious. Anyway, we're going to be taking a look at some mule deer because, if I'm not mistaken, we're scheduled for some new content coming up soon, and I think it's planned around the summer of this year. If you remember, there was a poll in the official Discord for Call of the Wild regarding new wolf furs and new mule deer antler varieties. So we have those to look forward to as well. But if I'm not mistaken, a new map was teased for summer of 2025. And when I say teased, I don't mean like, oh, there's like missing secrets or little details hidden around that we need to look for and we can take wild guesses on it like we normally do. They literally said there'd be a new map summer of 2025. So we also have that to look forward to. Oh my god, this bobcat is getting on my nerves. I'm trying to record my intro. This is my channel, bitch. Get your own. Actually, you know what? You've already pissed me off. Where are you? Good night, sweet kitty. Anyway, all of this to say, we are in Rancho right now. We won't stay on Rancho. We're just going to take a look at the mule deer. That's here on my solo maps. We're going to go to Rancho, then Parquet, then Silver Ridge Peaks, respectively, because I feel like that's hardest to easiest to find mule deer. So let's take a look and see what we got going on here. And if we're not rewarded by the end of all of this, then we will definitely swap over to multiplayer and check out someone else's mule deer populations amongst the different maps. Anyway, first kill of the day, female Mexican bobcat. She's just a 3, very easy, scoring 17.91. Gold is 23.78, so I would argue she was a mile away from gold, but she was just under silver. So if silvers are what you want to go for, she's not bad, but we don't want to go for silvers today, and we definitely don't want to go for bobcats anyways. So let's keep the ball rolling, keep our heads up, and look for some mule deer. Let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I just found, and I know what this looks like because we just got started, but I literally just discovered this zone here with all of these mule deer around it, right? Little itty-bitty things until... I mean, come on, man. Come on. Diamond for mule deer is 312.17, and his minimum's 306. So, can he troll? Yes. Is he likely to? Very unlikely, I want to assume, since his maximum is 367. Well, geez, I feel like the whole point of this video was just gone out the window if this guy makes diamond. Like, I'm excited to see him, but I kind of planned my entire video around this man. Come on. Now, last time we were on Rancho, we did find a diamond bighorn sheep, and we found a troll level 5 mule deer, and in the same herd, we found a level 4 mule deer that had a diamond estimate, or a diamond-worthy estimate. Neither one of them made diamond, unfortunately, so hopefully that luck stays in that video and doesn't roll over here, and we actually go home with a huge diamond mule deer. Alright, we're in a very good range for this mule deer. I just need to get a better angle on him. I hate the quartered shots, whether or not they're quartered to me or quartered away from me. I hate it. It just throws me off a little bit. I want to make sure I hit an accurate shot on him. I mean, if I want to be for real, I guess I could go ahead and do it right here, but I don't know. Do I need to aim a little far back, I think? Just lift your head up, buddy, and I think that's okay. Oh, that's more than okay. That's perfect, actually. Good night, sweet prince. Yeah, buddy, let's go get him. Well, I mean, I can tell from here that we did a pretty decent job. At least, I hope so. I am going to go ahead and take a couple pictures if I can. Well, his antler is, like, in the dirt. But I'm still going to try to get a good picture for my Insta-Lodge. If you're interested in in-game photography, then please check out my Insta-Lodge. It is linked down below in the description. Any harvest screenshots or in-game photography that I take while I'm playing the game gets posted there first. Alrighty. Moment of truth. 333.71. 333. That is ginormous. Like, that's 21 points over. Almost 22. That is nuts. We got a good double lung shot. I was almost going to say perfect. It's not a perfect double lung. The angle was kind of weird, but we were still able to take out both lungs, even from that quartered away angle. I'm very, very proud of this deer, and I'm very, very proud of this shot. This is insane. And if I'm not mistaken, the last time I killed a diamond mule deer, Jesus, I think it's been at least 3 years. If I'm not mistaken, it was right after, either right before or right after the mule deer racks were redone the first time. Oh man, look at that too. Everything is symmetrical. Every bit of his tines, every bit of his spread is just immaculate. Symmetrical down to, like, the decimal. That's exactly what I like to see. Well, shit far. I don't really know what to do. Well, if you like what you've seen today, please like and subscribe. Ring that dinner bell for notifications next time I go live or next time there's a new upload. It's been Xanderism. It's been good to see you again. Let's chat again soon. Bye. No, I'm kidding. We've still got lots of time to spend out here, and there's lots of other zones that we can check. They love to come out here. They love to come around here. They are out here, but this is a bit of a difficult place to look for them at. The corners here are kind of like twisty-turvy, and like there's tons of foliage around here. It's not really a wide open lake. They also come out, apparently, according to the hotspot maps that I've seen, they also kind of come out here as well. But I'm not sure what else could be here. They have a tendency to come up here as well, but not very often. So, I don't know. We've got lots of places to be and lots of new things to see, so let's keep looking. Well, I scared off some mule deer to get where I am right now, but there's this one little solo zone with this one little level 2 scoring with a max of 194. Well, I lied. He has a girlfriend. Then over here next to them, there's a couple little does here, but they also have some pretty nice looking mule deer down here, some nice looking bucks. This guy has a max of 270. This guy has a max of 247. Obviously, my standards are already pretty high, because we just killed a diamond. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with either one of those, but I think I'd like to have 270 over there. I might kill this guy here just to eliminate that zone, because there was a zone leading up to this point. It might be on down this way where we can't see it, but as far as I know, these are all the mule deer that we can see for right now until we get all the way out there, I guess. Well, with that being said, I think I am going to go ahead and aim a little far back here. Take another little shot. That should make its way into the liver just in case, if I'm not mistaken. Now that we've claimed our first mule deer of this lake, we're going to wander the rest of the lake and see if there are any more valuable zones that we can take mule deer from. There's a nice little coyote down here. I guess it wouldn't hurt to take him if I can actually hit a shot on it. Well, I did, but I don't think it was good enough. He's going down, but that's usually indicative of a non-vital organ hit. Usually if we hit them vitally, they either go right down or they die super duper fast. There's another lone mule deer all the way out there. Oh, no, he's not alone. He also has a girlfriend all the way out there. He's got a couple girlfriends. But I don't think I can spot anyone else. Oh my god, does he have a boyfriend? There must be a bobcat in that area because they're all fleeing. Yep, I called it. Just as I suspected. Oh, that one's a pretty freaking big one. Oh, we dropped it. That might have been a spine shot. I don't like the odds of that. How's the pressure over there? That's not bad. That's actually not bad. Okay. Well, we were supposed to look for mule deer here, but it seems we've gotten sidetracked. Fear not, muleys. You get to live to see another day, but your racks aren't all that great. They're not all that promising, so, I mean, I guess I wasn't going to pick you regardless. Oh, there's another zone over there. That mule deer has a max of 321. That's a nice estimate, but his minimum is 260. He's almost 400 yards away. Is there another bobcat in the area? Why is he scared? He shouldn't be alerted, at least not by me. Yeah, these guys are also fleeing. That's why there's another 8 mythical bobcat. Well, it would have been nice to get a sight on him before he went down over that hill. He's also nervous, though, and he should be. He should be scared of me. The only decent-looking mule deer over there had a max of 321, so I think I'm just going to let them go. He's going to end up getting scared off by that bobcat anyway. Wow. That's a big herd of muleys. 10 of them drink out here. This lake is killing it right now. Wow, I didn't mean to stumble across these guys, but there's another smaller zone out here with a couple smaller males. That guy has a very wonky-looking rack. I don't know if you can tell because his head is kind of angled differently, but very, very weird rack. Who all else is out here? I should be able to spot more. Not from all the way out there, but... Oh! That's another weird-looking one. I think this is a solo zone as well. Wow. Prospects are not looking super great out here. Let's see. 159, 171. There's no way. There's no way. That guy is very obviously smaller than this one. 219. Okay. What I'm going to do here is take out 321. That should be more than enough, right? Especially with the Johansson. Thankfully, when he ran off, he ran in the direction that we want to go to look for more mule deer. So we're going to pick him up on the way, and then we'll get back to looking at the other mule deer. that we've already dropped on the other side of the lake. Oh, shit. Yeah, there was a zone out here. I was right. There was another zone. It just wasn't in this, like, the zone I thought it was going to be at. There's that guy, but where's the other ones? There's lots of others. There's 236 right there. I don't see any other males. At least I don't think I do. Was that also just a solo zone? I hope it's not. I've got a lot of... Oh, okay. Well, there's some more bucks coming over the hill, so I'm going to go ahead and get down here. There's 236. There's 145 all the way back there. There's 206. 225. That's a handsome little buck, but I think I'd rather have this guy right here. Oh my god. What am I doing? I didn't zero right. I think I neck shot him, but that's okay. Well, maybe not neck shot him, but I definitely at least spine shot him, and not in a really nice area. Well, I'm seeing good things here. I just hope it's as good as I think it is. Left lung, yep, the first shot would have been perfectly fine. 205.13, however, is not a great score. Very, very, very close to the last one that we just picked up. He's 5 points over, just about, almost to the T. But still not a very nice trophy to go home with. The second shot was through the neck. I thought it was more so back here than up here, so at least that counts technically, since it was lower neck, as a vital organ shot. It's getting pretty close to 1,700 hours. That's the end of mule deer drink time on Rancho del Arroyo. They drink from 14 to 1,700 hours, so I'm not even going to bother going around the rest of the lake here. I'm just going to head back to where we first started on this lake and pick up our bodies. I will see you there. So the first harvest we're going to pick up from this side of the lake is going to be the coyote we took a really weird shot on. I don't think we hit it very vitally. It didn't go right down, and it didn't die super quick as if we had hit a vital organ, but okay, yeah, that's kind of what I figured. It was a little too high, definitely too far up into the spine. Not really where I wanted it, but from 241 yards with the Quist Reaper, it died a lot faster than I expected it. However, at 50.32, he would have been a gold, and that's a little disappointing. Now, fun fact, if you haven't seen this already, my first and only diamond coyote came from Rancho del Arroyo. I kind of just stumbled across him while looking for bobcat drinking zones, and they all drink at night. Not really at the same time, per se, but I kind of just walked right up on him at his zone. Now, that is available to watch on my TikTok if you want to check that out. The link is in the description. All of my extra Call of the Wild content that doesn't make it in my YouTube videos gets posted to TikTok first. So if you want to see the footage of me taking out that nice little coyote, then go check that out. Now, next step, I'm going to have my dog track down the mule deer that we shot. It should have went down in this area over here. Never mind, I don't need it now. I can see the outline of his body. I don't know how vital that shot was. The Johansson is weird with mule deer for some reason. I guess it's because they're bigger deer species, but I don't know. I kind of expected it to operate differently with mule deer. It was a vital shot. Maybe that's why it behaved so weird. That was only because we hit the one vital organ, just the lung. How was the second shot? I thought that was... Okay, we shot him in the butt cheek. I thought that was much more up here. Either way, that's fine. 252.61 is not an awful score for a mule deer. It's a smaller gold, but, I mean, he is nice to look at. That's the cool thing about the mule deer. They don't have to score super duper high or be of any super important value for them to be nice to look at or nice trophies to take home and put in your lodge. Here's the bobcat we shot. Now, I did see some pretty good results over there, judging by the splatter on the ground, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Oh, my God. How? How was it turned at the last second? That's how. Because when I first saw it, it was walking straight. That's gross. That's 400 yards right into the fucking face, right into the forehead. This cat would have been 27.38, and diamond is 27.68. So that's that's spooky, really disappointing. That's a very, very, very high scoring cat. But I'm sure we're gonna find something nicer out here the longer we look. So maybe let's not hang on to that for super long. We're not gonna think about it, out of sight, out of mind. We're just gonna keep looking. I've reset the time back to a comfortable time. It's almost 1500, but not quite. So we should have more than enough time to check out this lake of mule deer. And I think after we check out this lake, we're going to move on to... Ooh, I think after this lake, we're going to check out Parque Fernando and see how the mule deer are looking over there. Now, I haven't been on Parque looking at mule deer in quite a while. I was looking at water buffalo the last time I was there. So hopefully we see some nice, shiny, new racks out there just ripe and ready for the picking. However, as we move on to this lake to find mule deer, I do want to see what this little kitty over here is all about. I want to see what it's scoring. I definitely want to get it out of the way because it will scare any and all mule prospects down here on this lake should it get close to the edge of the water, and that's not what we want. Oh, that one's pretty! Oh, I shot the ground. Well, I think it's going to get away for now, but I love, love, love that orangey pattern. It's so bright and vibrant on the bobcat, and it makes them a lot easier to see out in the open. They stand out like a sore thumb in the greenery, too. It makes them really fun to look for. I love the blue variants as well. I only have one, and it's a gold, but I'd like to find another one. Anywho, we're getting a little too far ahead of ourselves here. We're still looking for mule deer. We're not necessarily looking for bobcats yet, but that will change one day. That day is not this day. That day is not today. So let's keep our eyes wide open and take a look at what we got here. Well, I do have a drinking zone out here, but they're not out here. At least I don't think they are. My dog is currently whining at a bighorn sheep behind me, I'm pretty sure. They love to eat all around here. Oh, I lied. There are mule deer out here. But since that one's a female, I don't think we're going to bother her. There's a mule deer. This is the first sight of mule deer that we've seen at this lake so far. Are those whitetail? That's a puny one. Well, I guess whitetail also eat out here in mass, since they drink out here in mass, just like the bighorn. So expect that while you're out here as well. But I'd rather move my focus back over to the mule deer. Now, so far, he's the only one that I've actually seen out here so far, which is kind of disappointing. I take that back. There's some does out here. Oh, there's whitetail out here with these muleys. That whitetail has a maximum of 157. That one has a max of 168. The mule deer, however, from what I can tell, I'm trying to see more antlers out here. That's a really small one. The mule deer, that has a max of 222. I almost started freaking out because it looked like a whitetail from here. This one down here has a max of 235. I believe these are all the mule deer bucks that are out here. Not super big, not super nice, but I'm going to attempt to take out this guy here. 0 for 328. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. The other smaller buck that was in this herd here is having a little bit of trouble figuring out where that shot came from, which just gives us plenty of opportunity here. He's going to go down right there behind this other bigger buck. As for the whitetail, I'm just going to let them go. They've got their own shit to do, just like I do. It ain't none of my damn business, that's for sure. Now, as we move over this lake, it's already almost 1,600 hours, which is crazy because I feel like I just reset the time for mule deer. So, we've definitely got a lot of ground to cover, and we better get a move on it before the time runs out if we want to find more mule deer zones out here. Anyways, here's the first buck. I think this one's the bigger one of the two. 185. I mean, meh. His rack is really weird looking. I'm so excited for the new racks to come in when they come in. The first shot here would have sufficed from 310 yards away, but it's always nice to secure a second shot if you can. This one was rather low, so I think we got a little lucky on that one. And here's the second buck. 172.77. So actually, this guy was the smaller buck. They're right there in the same range. They're within 10 points of each other, those two, but I was wrong. I definitely thought he was going to be the bigger buck here. And on to the second buck here. I was right. The other buck was the bigger buck, although I'm pretty sure they're within 10 points or so of each other. I can't remember, if I can be honest. We were very lucky to sneak in a liver shot here from 310 yards away, but with the second shot here, that is a perfect center lung shot. And that was a pretty weird time to take it, but it worked out in our favor. Just when I thought the well had run dry, we spooked off a smaller herd of males here. There's a 3 that tops out at 206, a 4 that tops out at 282, and a 3 that tops out at 189. Now, granted, these aren't great scores, but that level 4 looks amazing. Looks like a very nice buck. And just a little ways down here from them, we have another herd of males. Now, that guy tops out at 232. This guy tops out at 251. This guy back here is just sad, to be honest with you. Very sad. 146 is not optimal. And the one in front of him tops out at 229. The guy in the very back is 226 scoring, or max estimate, I should say. Mule deer buck. None of these feel particularly appetizing outside of this guy. So I think that's what we're... Is that a... Okay, that's a dilute. That scared me. Okay, well, I'm gonna take the dilute, obviously. Oh, shit. Well, I'm not going to take the dilute, actually, unless I can get her to somehow slow down. Well, I mean, technically, does it even, like, matter? There we go. Shit. I don't know if that hit her or not. I don't know what direction she's trying to go. Well, she's definitely gonna die. Shit. Well, if there were any other mule deer in this little part of the map here, unless we get in a little closer on that side there, they're definitely gone from here. So, let's go find our dilute, and hopefully we'll see some better prospects. I definitely did not do her justice on any of those shots. Definitely not. She absolutely was a ruined trophy. Lumbar vertebrae, pelvis, intestines. Yeah. That sucks. Because dilute is a very pretty fur type. I have a bunch of them. They're a dime a dozen, at least in my experience. But it's a very pretty deer. Dilute mule deer are very, very pretty, and it's a shame that I've ruined her score. Well, technically, she doesn't have one. She doesn't have any antlers or palms. Whatever, what have you. I would have liked to have taken her the right way instead of whatever the fuck this was. Oh, shit! I scared off some more mule deer here. Huh? Hold on. Okay, 260 to 321. 312 is diamond. That's a troll. There's no way he makes it. I don't think he has a shot. He's already nervous, and we only have 15 minutes left, like, in mule deer drinking time on this map. So we don't have a whole lot of time. At least we have their zone here. I need to get down on my belly before I scare the rest of them off. He really didn't flee too far away from this zone here either. So the last thing I want to do is give him a reason to keep running any further. Shit. I mean, he's already nervous. I guess we just have to wait for him to come back. If he'll even come back. I mean, for Christ's sakes. Like I said, I mean, it's... Oh my god, it's right at 1,700 hours, actually. What the fuck? Oh, wait, no, that's already him. How did he... Why is he back so soon? Okay, I'm gonna need you to slow down, okay? I need you to not do that. And I need you to get out of the way. Okay, this is almost perfect. Almost. I just need you to stop. Please don't stand behind her, please. What the fuck? How did that not hit? How did that not register? What did I hit? What did I shoot? What did I hit? Was it this? Well, unfortunately, I know what we must do. We're going to go back, we're going to reset the time one more damn time, and we're going to come back for this mule deer. Oh, my God. Okay, I was worried they weren't here anymore because none of them called or whined or whimpered or anything. There's our 5. I was worried because I didn't hear any calls that they were already gone, but, I mean, very visibly they're still here, and very visibly I'm nervous. I hate this angle. This angle sucks. And I don't have anything to get him to, like, shift or change his position. There we go. Okay. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. That felt like ripping off a Band-Aid. That was a lot of just pressure, just bottled up from trying to get this done as fast as I could, and now it's gone, and it's over, it's done with, and I'm not even completely 100% faithful in his score. His rack is very, very pretty, so I am going to get a picture for my Insta Lodge. I've already advertised it once. But if you're interested in seeing any in-game photography or the full harvest screen for this mule deer, please check out my Insta Lodge. The link is in the description. All right, here goes nothing. 307. See, I kind of figured because his minimum was very much so lacking. It would have been really lucky if we had found him as a diamond. Just for reiteration, 312.17 is what we were looking for. He clearly did not make the cut, but he is still very pretty. And this shot, I wouldn't call this shot lucky, per se. We were like 100 yards from him, 0'd for 82. I'd say the hard shot was unplanned. That was lucky, but I figured we hit vital at some point. It's hard to not hit a vital when you have an angle like that, I suppose. But overall, just kind of like, I knew what was coming, but it's still just disappointing. And I shouldn't feel disappointed because we already found a diamond in this video. Well, this is a nice welcome back to Parque Fernando. I totally forgot they added collared peccary to the map. Thankfully, we have the Quist Reaper with us, so we're going to see how hard the Quist Reaper is going to hit this little pig. Now, I don't think this is the best angle, but we're going to try. Shit, I totally shot over it. I didn't shoot over it that time. It's going right down. God, could you tell that first shot made me nervous? I just started fucking flapping my lips and saying whatever was trying to come out of my mouth first chance it got. Anyway, let's go get our little hog pig up here. Well, I think we made a decent shot here. It didn't seem to go very far. 82.69, 272 yards away, 0 for 328. Ended up being just a little bit high and getting into the spine there, but we were still able to take out the left lung on the way out. Gold is 98.50 for colored peccary. I think we're not going to take him home with us today. I'm sure we'll see lots of other big pigs, or, I mean, they're not very big pigs at all, but I'm sure we're going to see lots of other different kinds of peccary around here, and I'm sure they're going to be much nicer than whatever that was. Anywho, we're heading towards our first lake here on Parque Fernando for mule deer. They tend to flock here pretty often in pretty big droves. At least I'm hoping. I've not been over here for mule deer. I've only been down here for, as you can see, water buffalo mostly. I guess I have checked for water buffalo and mule deer once or twice, but more water buffalo than anything. Speaking of which, I think we're getting ready to get charged, and yeah, this is a pretty bad time to get charged. We're so freaking close to the bank of this lake, and I think we're getting ready to scare... Shit. We're getting ready to scare off some mule deer here. We have no choice. It's scare them off or die. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I mean, alright. First water buffalo. Okay, 123.6. He was only level 6. 131.85 is gold. I mean, they're definitely worth a pretty decent chunk of change. I mean, that's $1,400. I'll take it. Here's the next one. I think I hit this one in the face. Yep, skull, brain, jaw. 140. So this one would have been a gold. Unfortunately, he was a level 7. But I'll take it. Even with a maimed shot, he was still worth $1,200. So that's good money. As for this one, another level 6, scoring 125.54. This shot and the shot after it wasn't so good, but we were still able to at least hit 1 or 2 different vital organs there. Really rushed, really panicked. I'm sure it looked that way. That's another $1,400 though. God, all this freaking pressure. I just hope to God this doesn't impact the mule deer that could be at this lake. I've got 1 or 2 zones. There's a mule deer zone there and one all the way down here, but the rest of these are water buffalo zones. I think we're through with water buffalo for now. They stop at 1,500, but I don't want to get trampled again. There's a female there. There's a doe, but I don't see any bucks. It is very possible that we could have already scared off the bucks, and I don't want to shoot a doe. That's not proper unless it's rare. Yeah, I'm just going to let her go. She was the only one over there. I don't even think she was here long enough to give me a zone or anything, but I'm still going to pick it up in case I'm wrong. Oh, there's a male warning call. And there's a puma. So, yeah, it's not even worth it. That puma's going to come down and scare away our mule deer. Oh, there's some mule deer. Well, there's a level 3 male, topping out at 204. Another level 3 with a max of 204. That's weird. There's 151. I think that's... Yeah, that's all, pretty much. I mean, I don't see or hear anything else from anyone else, unfortunately. Unless... Okay, those are fleeing. Oh! Because that cat's literally chasing them. Okay, well, this might be something interesting, actually. Let me get down here. I feel like I'm on National Geographic. Oh, and there goes our other bucks. Well, it's fine. I didn't want any of these bucks anyway. Fuck y'all. This kind of stuff is so freaking cool. I wonder which mule deer she's going to chase down and eat. There's so many of them. It's really unfortunate that we didn't get our chance to pick one, but the fact that we get to see this kind of stuff in-game at all is so nice. It's such a nice touch. She's going to go chase down her lunch, and I'm going to keep looking for more trophies, since there's obviously none left in the area. Well, as we're approaching our next lake, there's another puma in the area that scared off this herd of mule deer. So it looks like we're going to struggle a little bit at this lake as well. But since I've got him here, it wouldn't hurt to try. I think we nailed him, actually. There's also some axis deer behind me, but I'm not too particularly interested. I wonder if we scared off that puma as well, unless, is that it? Oh, that's a really nice one. 266. I think we hit that one pretty okay. Mayhaps not. Well, it sounds like that puma's still in the area while we watch this poor thing bleed to death. Where's this puma at? It has to be in this direction, right? It has to be, because they fled to the right. So it's got to be somewhere in these flowers. I don't know if I'm willing enough to go through all of these flowers to find it. Well, the growling has stopped. So instead, I think I'm just going to come over here, and I'm going to go find the one mule deer that we were actually able to take down. Well, here's our little boy. We weren't able to take down the level 4 like I wanted to, but that's okay. 201.92 is not awful. It's a little too far forward there. Well, actually, no. Upon further inspection, I think that's perfectly fine. That's enough. I think it's not great, but it's enough. 220.54 is gold. He scored 201.92. Definitely not what we're wanting in our lodge. But it is nice to see some nice looking bucks out here already as we venture closer to the lake that these bucks are supposed to be drinking at. I remember being on this map years and years and years ago, grinding out mule deer and cutting them down, praying that I'd find a diamond, and then eventually one rolled up on me smooth from about 300 yards away from an outpost. So, God, that was a long time ago, but it was so much fun. I'm not seeing any really nice bucks, really big bucks. Back then, I didn't know really much of anything about herd management, so my bucks are probably going to be a little lacking in size. My respawns are probably not great. Oh, that's a new zone I didn't have. He tops out at 246. I don't know if that's all that's going to be at that zone. I guess the closer we get to it, the more will come in. At least I'm hoping so. There's another solo zone out here with a man here with a max of 228. Oh, it's not a solo zone. He was just so wimpy. I thought he was like a doe or something. Is there anyone else out here that would like to say hello to me? Well, yes. And he sucks. Max of 210 over here. Not looking great. That's the doe that we spooked. There's no mule deer over here. Very sad. Very, very sad. Okay, so we can take 210, or we could take 228 over here. Either way, it's going to spook someone. Well, let's try to take out this guy here while we have him broadside. That'll take him down. Now, that was a litmus test. Okay, so they didn't spook, so I have a chance at either one of these. Obviously, I don't want the level 2, I want the level 3. I just need him to get into a better position here. Come on, I just need you to turn. I guess not. Oh, that was a bit low, and that was a bit far back. I think we still were able to knock him down. I don't know how effective, but he's definitely dead. I did kill a zone, but that's only because it was a solo zone, so it's not that much of a big deal, especially if I wanted to come back and grind out mule deer again. It's nice to get rid of your solo zones anyways. You want good populations of deer. Like, I'm talking big groups. Big, nice, dense groups with big, nice, dense mule deer. You don't want solo zones. Man, I'm just great at picking awful times to set our time to. It's already 17:30, and they stopped drinking at 1800 here on Parquet, so let's try to make this quick. 174.15 is obviously not a very optimal score, considering 220.5 or 220.54 is gold. But he'll certainly do. He's money. That's $1,000. Anyway, here's the next mule deer. 212.76. That's a little better, a little closer to gold, but still not exactly what we're looking for. The first shot was incredibly low, and incredibly lucky at that. In fact, we just barely missed the heart by about, what, half an inch? And then, wow, I don't know how we did that, but we certainly did, and it put him in his grave. Okay, I think I found our next mule deer here, topping out at 239. Not a super nice looking buck, but he's going to be money in the bank. There's another buck down there. 246. He doesn't look bigger, in my opinion, but I'll try, I guess. I'm gonna have to spook him out into the open. I don't want to have to crawl up on him because I don't have a lot of time before I have to reset the time back. I think it's just smarter to spook him out into the open, and I guess the best way to do it will be that right there, and then he'll start to flee, and then I'll be able to see him. Or at least I thought I would. Hello? Where are you at? Well, I mean, he's certainly gone now. That's a shame. I was hoping to take down 2 mule deer from this area, but I guess it's most responsible or whatever to keep one of them alive in their zone, so we still have it for later. Ugh. Oh, there's a female right there, too. What the fuck? Why didn't I see her? Well, I mean, if her husband's not back there, it's not worth it, so I'm just going to pick up what we do have and keep going, because we definitely are running out of time. Alright, I'm going to keep this one short and sweet as well. 204.42, 220.54 is diamond. We nailed that heart shot from 180 yards away. Couldn't have asked for a better shot, but definitely could have been used on a better buck. Oh, that's a nicer herd of mule deer. That one has a max of 307. I like what I see. Are there any other bucks in the area that I need to look at first before I pull the trigger? I'm probably going to have to come over here and spook some that are across the way here because I can't see them. But I'm definitely interested in that level 4 there before we have to reset the time. That was what I was afraid of right there. Shit. Level 4 with a max of 280. God, there's so many of them. That's level 3? The level 3 looks bigger than the level 4. Yeah, nothing super interesting. The buck across the water has a much better score. Well, I don't know how effective it's going to be, but we're going to try it. I did it. He's going to die, but I don't like that. That was a dirty shot, and not in a good way. Alright, here's our level 4 from across the lake here. 274.84. That's a much better score, considering 312.17 is yet again a diamond. And, I mean, his rack is so unique looking. It's got, like, that boxy frame, you know what I mean? But, like, there's stickers, like, just darting off the sides there that give them, like, this really unique feel to them. This really unique look. I think I quite like this rack, but not enough to taxidermize it, considering, like, it's not even a post-300 score. So we are just going to say goodbye for now, and we're going to head back to an outpost, reset the time. And I'm thinking about trying this little lake here. Maybe, maybe not. Because we also have this lake that we've never been to, and these lakes that we've never been to, and this lake that we've never been to, and we can check all of those for mule deer, and I think that'd be a great idea. So we're here at the next lake for mule deer here in Parquet, and this is the first sight of mule deer that I've seen the entire time I've been here. It's actually a little bit after 1,500 hours, because I've been sitting here waiting for them to come in, but as it turns out, there's some puma in the area that have been making these mule deer pretty hesitant to come in. But now they're here, so we get to take a closer look at them. There's a male here with a max of 211. There's a male here with a max of 231. Another male here with a max of 258. There's another one back here, if I can find him, with a max of 206. There's also a solo zone here, I'm pretty sure, with just one lonely female mule deer, unless we have to wait longer for the rest of them to come in. As far as I can see, there's no one else here for her. This lake is supposed to be pretty wide open with mule deer. There's also some mule deer coming in behind me. I'm not very well hidden, and I'm kind of scared that I'm going to end up scaring them off or spooking them off. I don't actually know where that other herd of mule deer ended up going. I know they were going in, like, this direction over here. Warning oh my gosh. Hi, buddy. Well, I mean, off he goes. Can't do anything about that. I might as well stand up at this point. I think he was the only one here. Although, all of these tracks here, except for this one, this was a puma that I've killed to get the mule deer to come back. The rest of these tracks here are mule deer. Well, if these are the mule deer that we have to work with, I believe the choice is pretty obvious. We want to go for the biggest one, and that's going to be this blonde mule deer out here that tops out at 258. That's really unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'm going to try to get a decent shot in. I just need him to come out into the open, and I don't need him to bunch up with these females. Hello? What the fuck just happened? Oh, I'm zeroed for 82. That's why. My dumbass. Oh my god. I think I'm just going to let them go. As far as I know, the only thing that I've killed in this area was a puma. So, back. I'll say that. We'll just come back. We are at our next lake here, just one of the neighboring lakes. We ran all the way from over here to over here. We have a little under an hour in-game left to check out mule deer, so we're going to try to make the most of it as we go here. This lake has a level 3 with a max of 210. There's a level 4 here as well, if I can find him, unless I've somehow scared the poor guy. We are within a pretty decent range to him. There's a level 3 that has a max of 213. Ooh, a level 2 with a max of 156. How pitiful. There's a nice one, a really nice one for it being a level 3. I like his rack. He tops out at 188, but this guy right here is a level 4 with a max of 280. Not diamond potential or anything close to it, but still a very pretty buck. Is there anyone else here that I need to be made aware of? There's some pretty little axis deer wandering by, but I don't see anyone of any particular value outside of the level 4 that's down here. And as far as I know, we haven't even spooked him, and we're within, I want to say, 160 yards of him. I'm going to get up and run for just a second and try to change his mind here, because I want him to move so I can get a good shot on him, because this is not a very nice angle at all. If I can just get him to rotate, I need him to be upset like this mule deer behind him, but he's not willing to cooperate. Okay, he's attentive. Okay, now he's alert. So now I just need him to rotate his dumb little body. No, don't do that. Don't do that. How about no? Okay. That's a little better, but not good enough. I don't know. I think I'm going to try it. That's at least one lung, right? Yeah, that's got to be at least one. He's going down pretty quick. Any other muleys I need to know about? Nope, just some axis deer, sounds like. That was not an axis deer. That was a red deer that called us, but it had the axis deer call. You know what? It's okay to have an identity crisis. I, more than anyone else, I think, would know a thing or two about healthy anxiety around your identity. But that is definitely not an axis deer. I think there was a mule deer zone here, but we may or may not have scared them off. This says just now, so this has to be mule deer. Just one? I don't buy that. I'm not buying that. It was a male, I'm assuming. Oh. Did they run all the way over here? Are they coming back, or is that another zone? Oh, there he is. I think. I mean, there's only 2 mule deer here, similar to the zone that was right behind me. I didn't get called or anything by the mule deer that may have ran off, but at least we have a pretty decent sight on the mule deer that are actually out here. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to call this a pretty decent sight. It's actually pretty muddied up with, like, flora everywhere, but at least they're still here. This guy tops out at 244, and the one behind him is at 197. I think we all know... Ooh, 275. Never mind, I was going to say, I think I know what we want here. I think the choice was obvious, but clearly not. Oh, this guy has a max of 302. He's a level 4. This is why we investigate every single track, every single buck. Because, like, hell yeah, I'm going to get that level 4. Oh. Okay, well, I think we took 2. I think we got the 2 biggest bucks. It would be a damn shame if I actually hit that level 2 that was with them. Well, there goes 244, so I think actually we might have hit the smaller buck, if that's even a buck at all. Oh, it is, but... Oh, well. Let's get the little one first. 215, that's not awful. This was unintentional. I wasn't trying to hit a heart shot, I just wanted to hit vital. And I hit both lungs, that was what I was going for. The heart was kind of just a bonus. He has a very even rack, I think. It looks even to me, at least. It is. It's symmetrical. Very pretty. As for the level 4 here, 273.20. That's great. That's a very, very nice mule deer. Now, he did have an estimate, a maximum estimate of over 300, so I would have liked to see him get closer to 300, but this is not bad. This is great, actually. There go our other mule deer. There's 197, and then over there is 244. That was the one that I originally had plans for, but that's okay. We're just gonna keep wandering around here and see who we run into. What time is it? We've got, like, not even an entire 15 minutes in game. We gotta make this fucking quick. Jesus, I barely saw him all the way out there. He's only level 3, but his rack is like one of those really weird, wiry, long ones. It's not really so much wide and out there as it is tall. So, I don't know if we want to take him or not. I definitely don't know if that's a solo zone yet, so as I gather more information as I get closer, we'll take a look and see what we can do. Oh, there's some mule deer out there as well. There's a little boy out there, very little boy. Anybody missing a spike? He scores 146, or has a maximum estimate of 146. I can only see a doe out there. I don't know. That's just one of those things where I'm going to get closer to investigate. Yeah, this guy's a solo zone. I don't think there are any other mule deer around him. But he's so tiny, if I shoot and kill him, it's just going to eliminate the zone. I'm not really going to get much out of it, so I think I'm just going to let him go. If we spook him, we spook him. Oh well. C'est la vie. It's after 1700, so the mule deer are going to start leaving if we don't get closer to the other side here soon. It makes me kind of anxious. I'm going to go ahead and scare these muleys off here. As far as I know, it was just a small male and a female, but I'm going to take a look and see how many of them actually drink here. Well, maybe there's a chance I can catch these guys out in the open. I hope I have enough time to do that. I hope they're not completely gone yet. Because there's 7 of them here, according to their zone. They're all the way over... Oh, that's a red deer. That scared me. Okay, there's a level 2. Right. Oh, that's a nice level 4. 291. There's a level 3 there. There's a level 3. Okay, well, I'm going to try to get that level 4 if I can help it. I moved up on the shot there at the very end. Oh, shit. Damn it, I lost breath on that one. There's no way I'm going to be able to catch him now. But, oh well. Drinking time is pretty much up for mule deer here on Parque Fernando, and we technically have these 2 lakes to check out, but we still have one more map to visit. Let's go see what Silver Ridge is doing. I went ahead and bought this hunting structure. I'm standing in it right now as I wait for the mule deer to come in, because I reset the time to, like, 30 minutes after their, like, the start of their drinking time. So I think they just take a minute or two to come in. Oh, those are bison. I thought those were mule deer. But across the way behind us, that's a really big bison. Well, I was going to try to take a 400-yard pot shot over there, but I want that bison, I think. Holy shit. 190? I think Diamond is in the 180s range for plains bison, right? Maybe a little high there. Had to have hit something important, right? I think so. I want to say that's at least 1 lung. Well, I didn't expect to see a potential Diamond plains bison out there, but, I mean, it happens at level 4. It looks like our first little group of mule deer are finally coming in. I kind of just watched them spawn in from over there. But the only male in this herd is a level 2 with a top maximum of 170. So, although it's not the most optimal trophy that we want, I think it's going to be beneficial for this herd to go ahead and take it out and see if we can't get something nicer to respawn here. If I recall, once upon a time, I killed 2 troll level 5s in this area from this zone itself, and then the populations got reset and they turned into this. So, let me see what I can do here. Ooh, okay, that was a pretty nice shot. The heart shot is what I wanted. I just didn't know if it was achievable by zeroing from 328 yards, because he was sub 300 yards away from us anyways. I think this is the only mule deer zone I have at this lake, but there's tons of pronghorn zones over here. I wonder if they come up here and drink as well. For now, I do want to come down here to this second part of the lake and see if there's anybody home. But, of course, first things first, you know, all in good time, all that good stuff. Oh, are those pronghorn out there? A 3, a 2. That's a nice pronghorn there, but I think Diamond's on the higher side of the 90s there. What's the score of the one behind that? 9. That's level 4 in front. That's puny. So, the only valuable male here would be him. Would it kill us to take a pronghorn? I don't think it would. Don't let me down, Quest Reaper. I hit him twice, I think. He's going down. I mean, we'll go pick him up too, I guess. But first things first. 136.22. The middle neck. I was aiming all the way down here. Okay, so pro tip. Don't zero for 328 if he's not from at least 300 yards away. Absolutely not. Because this is a risk that you should never take. This kind of shit is lucky. That's luck. Don't do that. Thankfully, he's just a level 2 at 136. So, not much to worry about there. That's a shitty shot, but it was on a shitty deer, so I'll take it. Alright, Prongy boy, what you got for me? Oh, no. I did the same damn thing. He would have been 89.82. He wasn't going to be Diamond anyways, but this sucks. This is awful, actually. I should have known better. With the Quest Reaper, I should have stayed zeroed for 169 and aimed just a little too high, like maybe up here in the spine level. I don't know. Disappointing, but it's fine. We have 4 diamond pronghorn. We definitely don't need another one. Alright, here's our bison. It took me a minute to find his tracks. I mean, he's got some really nice horns, but I don't think he's a diamond. I don't know. He could be really close. Yeah, really close. 180.36. Diamond is 183.5. Just as I suspected with the Volgarda from 350 yards away, just a little bit over, we were only able to take out that 1 lung. Even if the scapula wasn't in the way, I don't see the Volgarda penetrating into the second lung from that distance, which is fine as long as we hit vital. He's nothing super spectacular, just a very, 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 very high gold. Since he's over 180, even if it's just barely over 180, we're still going to tax him and put him in the gold lodge because that's a huge plains bison. He might not be a diamond bison, but he's still a big male. So, we're going to do him his justice, give him his flowers, put him in the lodge, and we're going to go look for more mule deer. So, finally, we have another mule deer zone, and of course it's a solo zone. I did get mating called by another male mule deer somewhere to the right, and I don't know if I want to wait for him to come in or not, but of course it's a solo zone, and of course he's just a puny level 3. All of the other zones I've checked have been empty because there were puma all around it. Puma, mountain lion, whatever you want to call it. I know the name varies by map, but no matter where I've went, there's been like at least one cat present, and it scared off the population. So I think this is the closest we're going to get for this lake at the very least. We are at a bit of a higher elevation than this mule deer, so even though he's anywhere between, I want to say about 222, 223 yards away, I'm still going to try to take a shot here without accounting for too much distance and see what it does. I think we were still able to hit at least one vital, so that worked out, I guess. Here's this tiny little thing. Lord have mercy, he's so puny. He's not as small as some of the others I've seen, but he's definitely not attractive. We were only able to hit the left lung. Wow, that was low. So even from elevated distances, I need to be aiming higher. It's not like that if you use the 308 AR. 174, however, very unappealing, very not appetizing at all. Not our target, but at least it's a mule deer. I'm going to try to run around here. I don't know how much time we have left. 30 more minutes. I guess the answer is obvious. We're going to check this lake here. They usually flock to this pretty often. Or maybe we should check this one. I do have a lot of zones up here, and I don't know how many of them are mule deer, but it definitely wouldn't hurt to try. We're already off to a shitty start. I just saw a black bear out here that was fleeing, and there's mule deer coming in, so they do come up here. I don't know what zone they're going to be going to, but that black bear is fleeing. Our mule deer are now fleeing. Oh, it's because there's a giant mountain lion chasing them. Great. I see two males out here, two bucks, not of any particular value. 198 and 178. 217, that's a little better, but not by much. Just really disappointing. I didn't think I killed that many mule deer on this map, but I guess I did. Now my respawns are kind of poo-poo shit. Okay, so there's 217. That's the biggest guy out of the herd. He's right there with 198, who is the second biggest. I'm going to try my hardest here to take out the two biggest ones. Alright, this is making me a little bit nervous, but I don't know how well I hit him. I don't think I hit him very well at all. I don't see sight or sound of the other one. I think we got him. I think we got that one. The other one, the biggest one, but I don't think we got the second biggest one. At least we took one. Let's go get him. Alright, let's see what this guy scores. 201.76. Oh, he had that weird rack. That weird, tall, wiggly rack. At least it's symmetrical, but 201 is definitely not nearly as appealing as I thought it was going to be. He had a max of 217, so I can't really say much. I knew that going into it, but I'm still going to complain. Oh, yeah. Right off the rip, this is exactly what I want to see. However, the only male here, the only buck, tops out at 170. So definitely not what I prefer, but it's nice to see that there are muleys in the area that are not being chased off by mountain lions for once. Oh, there's another one. He tops out at 222. That's not awful. That's better than 170. However, I'm still not very pleased. These scores are pretty dismal, if I must be honest. Oh, I definitely spine shot him. This one will go down, but I don't know how well I hit him. I took the two bucks out of that herd, but God, at what cost? Well, I did a better job than I thought I did. He definitely didn't make it super far away from our smaller buck here. Oh! That was not my intention. I don't know. Okay, I mean, I'm going to take it. That's a great shot. It's a heart shot from almost 275 yards away. However, the fact that it was taken on a buck that was like 156.28, that's not very high above silver. I would argue that's a smaller silver. I would have liked that to be on a nicer buck. It would have made the buck much cooler, but I digress. As for our other buck here, 169.49, so he was not much different. Unfortunately, they were just they're two sides of the same coin, pretty much. It's not that I'm unappreciative or anything, and like I said, I knew these estimates going into it already. I knew they were going to be small, but I didn't expect them to be this small. Especially since this blonde one here had a maximum estimate of over 200. I mean, there's like almost a 30 point, almost a 40 point difference. Like, come on. Anyway, I'm done bitching. Let's try to make our way over here to the water's edge. Oh. Ah, shit. The waypoint glitch. Damn it to hell. So, despite our wind being very good, like blowing in the total opposite direction, that's perfect, I also probably did not take the best approach when coming out here to this lake. Ooh. Or maybe I did. There's lots of cool stuff out here. I'm right in between two zones, unfortunately, for mule deer. Usually mule deer would be over here to my right and my left, but it looks like bighorn sheep are still out here. And there's no mule deer to my immediate right or immediate left, so I guess I lucked out here. There's nothing super important out here in terms of bighorn sheep, at least not that I can see so far, aside from this level 3 over here. It's got some nice curvature there. But what I'm more interested in is right here drinking. Oh, there's a level 4. That's a nicer one, but that's a bighorn. We don't really want it right now. There's a level 3 buck here with a maximum estimate of 211. There's, if I can see here, ooh, 250. That's not bad. And there's 191. So, a little wimpy, you know, a little underwhelming, but at least there's something here. I aimed just a little bit low. I think that was okay. Oh, all the other smaller bucks are kind of just sticking in place. Okay, there's 211. He's the next biggest. So if I can just get him to turn, I'm gonna... Ooh, 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 ooh. That looked good. That was right in the armpit. That's the kind of shit I like to see. Let's go get our mule deer. Oh, no. That one's a floater. Well, I mean, we have to come over here to pick up this other mule deer anyway. By the time we get to him, we can check the other side of this lake, and that mule deer will already be all the way back over here. Not a big deal. Alrighty, here's the first mule deer. 188.03. So he's definitely not the nicest buck in score, but his frame is pretty cute. 220's gold, so he's pretty far off. So we're definitely not going to keep him, but he's a cute little buck. And now that we're finally back over here with our other mule deer, we can pick him up and move on. Let's see what we've got here. 213. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Well, wait, wasn't his maximum estimate 250? Actually, no, fuck you. You're like a rat's fart under gold. You had a max of 250. I mean, the shot was good from 286 yards. A little bit, you know, too far forward, but it was good. At least we hit both lungs there, but that's pretty much the only good thing about this buck. All right, it's 1630. We still... Oh my god, I'm about sick and tired of these cats, bro. Anyway, it's 1630 just about. We still have plenty of time. There's one more smaller lake that I think I'd like to check on that's supposed to be a very nice hot spot for mule deer, and I think it's this little place right here. I've only got Rocky Mountain elk zones and black bear zones there because I was grinding and looking for so long, but we'll see what we got. Already as I approach this lake, it's not looking good because I just got warning called by a puma. So there is a cat in the area, and I hope to God he's too far away to notice that there's any mule deer here, unless that's what he's here for. And then not only am I not going to like it, the mule deer are not going to like it. They're going to run, and then we're not going to get any mule deer at this lake, and that's not what we want. I didn't react in time to catch the mating or warning call of the cat that's over there, so I don't know how far away the cat is, but as long as it stays over there, I don't give a shit. As long as it stays far away from me, doesn't impact what I'm doing, I'm content. Well, there is mule deer out here, but it's not looking good. It looks like there's only solo zones out here. There's a doe out here. There's one puny male out here with a max of 115. And there's a level 3 with a max of 234. I keep thinking there's one over here, and there's not. I guess you gotta pick and choose your battles here. And I guess I picked the one to the furthest left of me. I think I might have spine shot him. I don't know. I didn't quite like that shot, but... I guess we're gonna see. He's a floater, so we've got some time to wait. Alright, he's finally up here on the bank. Let's see what we got. 217. That's not super far from gold, but, I mean, he's still a silver. At the end of the day, that's still a silver. This shot was far back, but it's not a terrible shot. We were still able to double lung him. I would have liked it to be more center, but the second shot here, a little too low. I think this was a better shot. Well, this one was far back and a little high, and this one's too low, but around the center of the lung. Either way, I mean, pretty much nothing. Pretty much nothing out here. That was the best we could have taken, and by God, we took it. There's also a female mule deer out here. Oh, there's a level 3. Oh, there's more. Okay. Wow. I'm kind of flabbergasted here. Looks like the level 2 is also back, but we're definitely not going to mess with him. Anyways... I think what we're going to do is try our best here to take out both of these guys. Okay, I think that was a good shot. Is it going to scare off the other one? No, he's alert. Okay, well, at least he didn't run. Well, I guess this is as good of a shot as any. That looked good. How are we? This might blow up a zone. I think you can take 3 before a zone depletes. Oh, no, they're still there. They're both dead, and the zones are still there, so these are going to be pretty decent respawns. Well, they didn't make it very far from one another out here, so at least there's that. Less work for me to do. This one scored 217.45. Again, just right under gold. Just right under gold. It seems like our bucks are getting smaller and smaller. I used up all of my luck out on Rancho, it seems. Here's the next smallest buck here. 189. Jeez Louise. It's just gross. The shot, a little too far forward from this angle, but we were still able to take out both lungs. I guess we made it work, but again, what a buck to waste such a shot on. Alright, folks, I think that's going to do it for me today. I'm going to take a quick breather here. I can feel myself getting worked up. But if you like what you've seen today, leave a like, subscribe if you want, ring the dinner bell for notifications next time I go live or next time there's a new upload. I also have a TikTok, which is linked down in the description. Any additional Call of the Wild content that doesn't quite make it into my YouTube videos gets posted there first as well. I do have a Twitch on top of that. That's also linked down below. I do stream Call of the Wild from time to time, and I would love to see you there. All that to say, thank you so much for hunting with me today. It's been a pleasure seeing you again. Let's get together again soon. And with that, roll the tape, and we'll see you next time. Hey there. Thanks again for watching my video. If you'd like, you can select the link to my right to subscribe today, or if you're looking for more Xander content, you can select the links to the left of me to watch even more of my videos. Or if you'd like to keep in touch, you can check out the links below and find me on all your other favorite social platforms. And with that, it was great to see you again. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you next time.